The best 10 beaches in New Zealand. Comprised of two main islands and hundreds of smaller offshore islands, New Zealand has a lot of coastline. That means there are many excellent beaches that are ideal for all interests: swimming, relaxing, with a book, walking, wildlife spotting, or just admiring the view. While the beaches in the North Island and top of the South Island are generally better for swimming, especially in the warmer months, even the cold water beaches in the deep south are quite a treat. Here are 10 of the best beaches in New Zealand.
Do you want to quit your job and travel full-time? Well, now you can. Start your own website with Bluehost web hosting and make money online. Sign up now to get started with a free domain name from the first link in description. Offer valid for limited time only. Before we start with the countdown, please don't forget to subscribe to Trip Extreme and press the bell icon to watch our videos first. Now that being done, here is
Number 10. Kaiteriteri, Tasman Bay. While it's a bit of a cliche to talk about golden sands on a beach, this is exactly the color of the sand at Kaiteriteri, a striking yellow-orange gold. It's on the edge of the Abel Tasman National Park, making it an ideal jumping-off point for sea kayaking, explorations into the park, and the offshore marine reserve. Number 9. Umungata Bay, Marlborough Sounds. The Marlborough Sounds and the top of the South Island offer dozens of secluded little white sand beaches that are practically deserted because they're quite tricky to get to. Umungata Bay, on the western edge of the Grove arm of Queen Charlotte Sound, is one example, and getting there is part of the fun. Number 8. Oriental Bay, Wellington. New Zealand doesn't really do city beaches like Rio de Janeiro or Sydney, and with so many gorgeous and undeveloped beaches not far from the towns, they are not really missed. But Wellington's Oriental Bay is an exception. Although Wellington's weather is notoriously blustery, when the wind does die down and the sun comes out, locals flock to Oriental Bay in the heart of the city. Number 7. Narrowing Beach, Raglan. Raglan is another northern New Zealand's famous surfing spots. The glittering sweep of black sand at Narrowing Beach is the ideal place to learn to surf, as surf schools set up in the area in season. The western end of the beach is best for swimming and surfing, while the eastern end is ideal for long walks. Number 6. Wangamatta, Coromandel Peninsula. At the southern end of the Coromandel, Wangamatta ticks many of the boxes for a perfect beach: white sand, safe swimming, an incredible left-hand surf break at the Wangamatta Bar, an estuary that's ideal for exploring in a kayak or stand-up paddleboat, and a hot northern New Zealand climate. Number 5. Cathedral Cove, Coromandel Peninsula. The Coromandel Peninsula, an easy drive from Auckland, also features many contenders for best beach in the country. Cathedral Cove is perhaps one of the most iconic beaches in New Zealand, but unlike many popular attractions, it's popular for good reason. The rock formations on the beach just offshore look like something you might expect to see in Thailand. Number 4. Piha, West Auckland. Piha is a rugged black sand beach in West Auckland, and to get there from the city, you must travel through the Waitara Ranges. It's one of the New Zealand's most famous surf beaches, but like many beaches along New Zealand's entire west coast, the seas are rough and only suitable for experienced surfers or newbies with an instructor. Number 3. Waipu Cove, Bream Bay. Further south in Northland, Bream Bay is just south of the city of Whangarei and only a couple hours drive north of Auckland. The whole bay is characterized by white sands and dramatic views of the Whangarei Heads and Hen and Chicken Islands offshore. Number 2. Mai Tai Beach, Karikari Peninsula. This sheltered bay is ideal for swimming as the waters are warm and clear. The Mai Tai Bay headland track is also good for travelers who want a bit more activity than just sitting on the beach. The 90-minute hike through farm and scrubland offers great views of Mai Tai Bay. Number 1. 90 Mile Beach, far north. The further north you go in New Zealand, the warmer the seas tend to be, and long skinny Northland province is awash with gorgeous beaches. One of the northernmost is 90 Mile Beach, which is actually 55 miles or 88 miles long. It stretches from Ahipara near Kaitaia to Scott Point near Cape Reinga on the far northwestern coast of Northland. Many travelers visit on a day trip from the Bay of Islands, and it's a good place to hike, surf, or fish. So, these were the best 10 beaches in New Zealand.